Hello, everybody. Welcome to SAP CodeTalk. This is Shrinivasan Neelamegam, and today I have the pleasure of introducing a key member of SAP Build team who has been making significant contributions to SAP Build process automation and adoption efforts. Thank you, Priya, for joining me for this Code Talk.
Thank you, Srini, for inviting me for the Code Talk.
We are glad to have you here, Priya. Could you give us a short introduction about your background at SAP?
Yeah, sure, definitely. I'm Priya and I kickstarted my career with SAP in 2007. I bring with me a solid consulting and a coding background and currently hold the position of Customer Solution Adoption Senior Specialist for SAP Build Process Automation. I'm an esteemed member of SAP Community and Women in Technology at SAP.
I'm curious, how did you get into this role, Priya?
Yeah, sure. I think my answer would make SAP community members also more knowledgeable how they can join the product teams as well. I always believe in the statement knowledge shared equals to knowledge squared. Okay, hence I am always an active contributor of SAP community by sharing the knowledge through answering the queries, publishing the blog post. I'm even a winner of multiple hackathons introduced in community by different SAP products. Hence, I was recognized by SAP Build Process Automation product team for my contributions, and it had opened the door of opportunity to be brought part of the product team.
That is amazing. Through this customer adoption role, what kind of activities do you do for SAP customers and partners?
My role involves empowering employees on SAP Build Process Automation by sharing knowledge through enablement sessions, open SAP courses, tutorials, and blog posts. I even provide technical support to consultants, solution advisors, so to close the gaps in their process landscape with the best practices. I even handle the beta adoption program for SAP Build Process Automation.
Now that you say about SAP Build Process Automation, what is the highlight of Build Process Automation this year? What are you going to focus on?
Yeah, sure. SAP Build Process Automation will contribute to be integral part of enterprise automation. We will be even leveraging the generative AI capabilities with Joule integration into the product, and also would like to increase the extension capabilities for SAP S4HANA and other solutions.
Okay. I'm curious about this idea of enterprise automation. Could you elaborate a little bit more?
Yeah, before I talk about enterprise automation, let me talk how the journey has evolved from task automation to enterprise automation approach. There actually was a need to have unique and simple tool covering all the process automation space from task automation to end-to-end corporate process design, operation, and monitoring. So to make citizen developers fully productive, SAP has introduced SAP Process Automation Solution with an aim to bring low-code and no-code capabilities, leveraging the advanced SAP Intelligent RPA and SAP Workflow Management with a low-code and no-code, where it can be taken to the next level of automation with a simple drag-and-drop user interface. And later in 2022, the solution has been part of SAP Build, a unified low-code and no-code platform, which I think most of you would have been aware of it. It has three services where it is SAP Build apps, where you can build apps, SAP Build Process Automation, which I explained to you earlier, and SAP Build Work Zone, where you can create the digital sites. But we need to understand what was the need for enterprise automation. Organizations recognize that automation has become an increasingly important competitive differentiator in the modern landscape. But most of the stakeholders understand the importance and benefits of automation. They still remained key several challenges on their journey to autonomous enterprise. Organizations wanted to map out the existing process to see where they can simplify, automate, and also understand the current performance as a baseline. So this is a critical step in the automation journey, which would help to build a consensus across the teams and also prioritize the areas of improvements in their process. So from there, you can monitor and also adjust for the continuous improvements. And moreover, organizations wanted tools where that can work securely and also work together. Hence, last year during Sapphire, SAP announced enterprise automation with SAP, a new approach that uses multiple advanced technologies, which includes integration, automation, process analysis, and AI to help improve, connect, automate complex end-to-end business processes. So this solution leverages the best-in-class SAP Integration Suite, SAP Signavio solutions, and also SAP Build solutions.
Okay, what I could make out of this is enterprise automation is not a product, but an approach from SAP.
Yeah, correct. Exactly. Yeah.
And you spoke about Signavio. How does Signavio work with Integration Suite and SAP Build? Can you throw some light on SAP Signavio and the role it plays in enterprise automation?
Let me explain this with an example here. Let's consider an organization which would like to improve the employee onboarding experience. So, how can it identify what are the bottlenecks in the existing process? So, organizations can leverage the approach of enterprise automation with SAP, where SAP Signavio provides visibility and insights into business process, identify the potential bottlenecks, root cause analysis, and suggestions for improvements to their existing process based on the 2 lakh industry benchmarks and best practices. So now organization will understand where exactly is their process inefficiencies, and a detailed understanding of inefficiencies would help the organization to optimize and automate their process. So SAP Build plays a key role here, which would rapidly address these process inefficiencies. And SAP Build being a low-code solution, business experts can rapidly create automation and apps with drag and drop, and the two easily. Now let's understand how Integration Suite plays an important role in enterprise automation. Organizations have a different landscape, maybe it's SAP or non-SAP applications. By leveraging SAP Integration Suite, which has thousands of pre-built integrations and APIs, connectors to both SAP and non-SAP applications, it can reduce the complexity across on-premise and multi-cloud environments, which would help organizations to achieve optimized end-to-end business process.
Nice. You have shared a lot of information now. And if our audience wants to know more about enterprise automation, where can they find the resources?
A new open SAP course, Transform Your Business Process with Signavio and Build. SAP Build is released and it's open for enrollment. So the course starts on April 16th. Besides that, we are equipped with different workshop formats for enterprise automation. Please reach out to us if you are interested in enterprise automation with SAP.
Check out the course that starts on April 16th. Thank you, Priya, for your contributions to SAP Build Process Automation. We are excited to see what future holds for you and the impact you will continue to make in the world of user adoption. Folks, we have more such code talks coming, so keep tuning in to the SAP Devs YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.